Okay, I'm recording starting right now, okay? So I know a lot of our team members haven't been able to get on the call, and that's okay. One of the reasons that I wanted to do this call is so everyone could learn how to get on a Zoom call, because it's really a nice way for us to all meet, and we can still see each other's faces and ask questions, and it's easier than just having just the voice and not your face with it. So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's great. So I want us to, get in the habit of learning how to do it. Also, Stephanie's team, our Brilliance team, they do all of the team training using the Zoom calls as well. Hi, Matthew. And so that's another reason that I wanted to do that. But what I wanted to talk to everybody about tonight is I wanted to talk about what we need to be doing to build our teams and to be able to get some growth and make some money and expand into Mexico, as well as your team here in the United States. And so I want to go over how it's going to work in Mexico and what you can do that will benefit you and your team as I go. So today we had our first phone call or meeting with all of the people who are traveling to Mexico and with the home office. And so they went over with us the different things that are going to happen while we're there. It's super exciting, and I just want to make sure our team gets a piece of it. So the first meeting we have is in Mexico City, and that's on the 20th. And that first meeting is huge. They have people registering for it. It's free to register. So they're not sure if all the people who register will actually come or not because it's free. But you also don't have to register for it. So some people could still come that aren't registered. And right now they have 1,419 people registered to go to that meeting. So it's going to be huge. What they're going to do is they have a room where they're going to have a meeting that about 350 people can fit into that room. And so when they first come through the doors, they're going to have the people fill in an information page and get their information, and they'll ask them who sent you to this meeting. So if a consultant sent them, for example, if Juana sends a friend, they'll have Juana Rocha listed. Or if Iris sends someone to a meeting, then they will have her name listed, okay? And then there will be a lot of people who just heard about it they've been advertising in magazines, on television, on YouTube, on all kinds of different avenues. In Mexico, they've been advertising. And so those people will just put down that they just came because they saw an advertisement. Okay, does that make sense so far, Hilda?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so then after they fill out that information, then they can go into the meeting room and hear about the meeting. Oh, I wanted to mention one other thing. When they first come in.
It's frozen now.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me though?
Yeah.
Okay. So don't worry about my picture as long as you can hear my voice. When they first come in, they're going to get a little bag, and inside the bag will be a cuticle pusher, alcohol wipe, prep, and a new exclusive little small page of nail samples that is exclusive to Mexico. Then they will either go into the meeting or they can come over to a wrap station where they can try the wraps on. And the wrap station will have people from home office, and then all the consultants who are traveling will be spread out in these wrap stations. And we can visit with them while we put the wraps on them and talk to them. We can find out if somebody already sent them to the meeting. And if no one sent them to the meeting, then we can try to recruit them to join our team. Okay? And then they will switch and go into the meeting. As they come out of that meeting, they said it will last about 20 to 30 minutes. And as they come out of the meeting, they get a full sheet of exclusive nail wraps that were designed just for Mexico. And so that's their incentive to actually go sit down and listen to the entire meeting. Okay? So we want to do a couple of things. Number one, the best thing is if you have someone that you sent to the meeting and they have your name, then they will be signed up under you, even if I'm not the person that helps them. If you can tell them to ask for me. You can say, Iris Stevens sent me, and she told me to ask for Jane Greiner. So either way, that will work, okay? But there will be a lot of people there too, and I want to help sign those people up, not all just under me. I want to put them under you so that you guys can build your team, because I'm going to this for our whole team. But what I need from you guys is to know that you are prepared to start helping, and that you're learning and doing what you can right now, so that when they start in a month, you're going to be prepared to start teaching them and helping them. Okay, so it's really important that you guys hold your launch parties. See, Jeff, okay, Jeff, I hit mute so that I don't have any back feeds from the other room. I asked Jeff if he could listen in and help test things a little bit. Okay, so then,
turn my light off.
Okay, there you go. I'll take you off mute now so you can comment if you want. Okay. So let me finish explaining what we're going to do. Jeff's going to help me with this, so I'm glad he's here. This is my husband, Jeff. For those of you who watch this later, you can meet him. And what we're going to do is Jeff is going to be with me, and as I put wraps on people and talk to them, he's going to be next to me, and if they want to sign up, we'll have our computer and our iPad there, and we can sign them up right there, okay? If they want to, they can just get a 25% discount code, and they can sign up later if they want. Now, one important thing to tell people as you talk to them is if they want to sign up with OXO, they can, but they won't show up as a registered consultant until they go down to the OXO on the corner and actually pay their money. So if there's a bunch of people that are going to sign up with OXO, the first person, if they're not signed up, they've got to go down to the OXO and pay their money and then come back, and then the next person can sign up, and then they have to go down to the OXO and pay their money if we want to build them under each other. And let me know later if that doesn't make any sense to you. So the best thing to do is, if anybody is going to sign up as a consultant, to get them to sign up before you get there, and then they can bring their people and sign them up as well. Okay. So, yeah. Do you have a question? Okay.
Actually, that is amazing. So
isn't that?
Do you know what they will be able to sign up online yet?
We don't know for sure when they'll be able to sign up online yet, but it must be soon, because they're expecting that people could have signed up and registered before we get there. So it was supposed to go live on the 13th. So my guess is it's going to be within 3 to 4 days after that. Okay. And they will stop giving codes out on the 13th. But what they will do is the Mexico Live page will come up, and they can put in the code Mexico25 to get the 25% off. So, ideally, if they would go visit that Mexico page now, but the actual Mexico website will be live sometime during the 13th, transitioning to the 14th, okay? And so once that site is live, it's fully functional, except for they can't buy anything on it. So I think they'll be able to sign up as consultants at that time, but they won't be able to purchase anything, and their starter kit won't get shipped out. So I'll need to clarify whether they actually are registering as a consultant as soon as the site is live or not.
So we want to encourage our contacts to go to the website now and get their code.
Yes.
And then as soon as the website goes live, join.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
And what we need to do is we need to get the message to them that they can join. As soon as it's possible, we'll send out a text, and everyone needs to be watching their Facebook feed over the next few days as we wait. And as soon as the signal is that they can sign up, then we can go for it. Okay. So that's the situation with what will happen in Mexico City. Now, in each of these cities, there will be less people, but there's also less consultants. Not all consultants are traveling to all cities, and I don't know how many people are registered at these other cities. So, we'll just kind of have to see what happens in those. But the ideal situation is that you have found people who live in Mexico, who have told their friends, who have told their friends, who have told their friends to come to these meetings. And we want them to come on time or early, because since it's an unknown how many people will actually show up at the meetings, they're trying to prepare, but there's always a chance they could run out of these exclusive wraps and things if by chance, there are more people than they expected. So that they're a little bit worried about that. So they hope that no one will register for the meeting and come an hour and a half late just as it ends and they're going to be out of product. Okay? We cannot offer people rewards for signing up under our team. So you cannot say to someone, if you join on my team, I'll give you a free mini heater. If you join on my team, I will give you a free application kit. That's inappropriate and it's not allowed. And so no gifting will happen. If someone has already joined my team, before I go to Mexico and before I get to the meeting, if I want to, I can take them a small welcome gift. But we are not supposed to be bribing people to join our team. That being said, you will probably see some people do that anyway. But there's already several things that they're trying to shut down as far as illegal activity, and that happens with every market launch. And so we just need to not worry about that, okay? But we'll do it the right way, especially since we're going to have a close relationship with home office. I already have Carolina texting me leads, and I will pass those leads on to you as I get them. It's really, really important that we follow up and we do our part. Anytime home office gives us the advantage of someone, giving us leads, we need to show to them that we will not waste that opportunity and we will take care of it for them, okay? Who joined us on the iPad?
Iris!
Hi, Iris! Yay, you made it!
Yes!
Way to go!
Good job, Iris.
No problem, Iris. We're recording it too so that you can catch up on what we did before. But one of my main goals for tonight was for you to successfully connect. And so you did it. Yay, good job. Okay, so I'll keep talking. And then when this is done, I will put the recording out for you guys to listen to, okay?
Okay. Listen.
Yes? Yes, then you can listen to it, exactly. Okay, so as I mentioned, Carolina has sent me a couple of names and asked our team to contact them. So when I pass those names on to you, make sure you follow very promptly so that she can trust our team. Then, and Ruby has called me on my cell phone a couple of times, checking in on me and how our team is doing and if we're headed to, if I'm still going to Mexico. So I feel like we have a really, really great relationship with home office going right now. And if we can keep that going, that will really be to our team's benefit because they will trust us. And they are really appreciative of anybody who's trying to build in Mexico because they want the company to succeed there. And they know they can't do it without consultants helping them. So they're very, very appreciative of us and our efforts to work with the Latina market in the United States and in Mexico. And okay, so let me just look through my notes from the meeting that we had today. I already went over the meeting schedule. When I go to these other meetings, this first meeting in Mexico City is huge. The others, they don't anticipate to be as big. And at many of these meetings, there will only be a girl named Janae, who's fairly new to the company, Ruby, and Lisa at the meeting. And so they really want the consultants to pitch in and help where they can. They're even going to hire some temp agents to help in Mexico City. And so let's see. So that's what's going to happen there. Let's see. I talked to you about OXO and gifts. Okay, that's pretty much everything. But what I need to talk to you about now is in order for us to take advantage of this, what do you need to do? I need everyone on our team to have their launch party, okay? And try to host 1 or 2 more parties as soon as possible. The reason is you need to know how the business runs before I start putting people under you. If I put 10 people under you and you still don't know how to enter a party, it's going to be hard. And I plan to help you. Shannon plans to help you. We have some help here, but the more of us, you know, the farther down the road we can each get, the more it will help us. So if you have not yet held a launch party, please pick a day as soon as possible and schedule your launch party. I will either attend it, or Shannon, I'm speaking for you, Shannon, but I know you will, or someone on our team. Is that okay, Shannon?
Absolutely will.
Okay, absolutely. So someone will come help you. But
We'll be following up in 2 days to make sure that you have something scheduled.
right. Okay, yeah. We will follow up. Now, those of you who were able to come and help at the Festival Latino Americano, you got a lot of experience talking to people like you were at a party. So that's awesome. That gave you quite a bit of experience. What we need to do also is help you get some experience in entering your order and how to put together a party on your account. Okay. So anyway, the only way I can help you with that is for you to hurry up and hold a party. Okay. Now, when we do sign people up in Mexico, we'll still have a little bit of time before they actually get their kit and they can start doing business. So that gives us a little buffer of time. But it will be to your advantage. The more you know, the better off you will be before then. Now, as people sign up, we will hold training sessions like this, and we will also tap into the company. The company is going to hold lots and lots of training sessions to help everyone as well. So they won't, we weren't completely alone in helping them. But we know from personal experience that your sponsor, your patrocinador, helping you is what really helps you have a lot of confidence, okay? And so that is what we really want to work on. Just ignore behind Jeff if you see my son walking back and forth. He's crazy boy. Okay, so I'm going to open it up to some questions now. Iris, basically before I went over what is going to happen when I get to Mexico, and so you can look into that. I need to know if anyone has referred anyone and they're planning to go to a party in Mexico or any of the meetings. I need to know who has sent people there. And I need, important thing is for you to ask people to go to those meetings. Invite people to go to those meetings, and tell them to invite their friends to go to those meetings, and make sure they have your name so that when they get to the meeting, they will go with you. They will sign up with you if they choose to sign up. Okay?
Oh, okay. Jane, excuse me.
Yes.
So if I found people in Mexico,
yes,
of course they have my name. So do they need contact there to you, or any people is going from?
They could talk to anyone, but it would be a lot safer if you tell them to come to me. I will feel much better if you say, go find Jane.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, I think you should.
In that case, is so much people, no?
Yes.
And they can talk with anybody, but they need to give my name.
Yes. So I would give anybody that you know your name and my name. And you need to pass this on to Mrs. Ruiz. What was her name? Bernarda?
Yeah.
Ruiz. Yes, since she's from Mexico. And Iris, pass this on to whoever, you have contacts in Mexico. Pass this on to them. It's going to cut off here because we're almost out of time. But let's keep asking questions until we run out of time. We need to do this. We need to do this several times. Go ahead.
Bernarda, she's from Paraguay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
but I have my friend, she's from Mexico. Remember I told you about I have this demonstration for her and her daughter.
Yeah.
And she's from Mexico, and she said, oh my gosh, they are going to my city.
Good. Yeah, have her send as many people as she can. Tell her just invite everyone that she can, and then if they come, great. It's free.
And she has so many families there, and she have friends here.
Perfect.
So this is tomorrow. I am going to call again. No,
and they'll get free product. They'll get free product, a free sheet of nails. They'll get a free manicure demonstration. They'll probably get a